I'm going to show you how to find the nth term. So first I'll show you algebraically, and then we're going to look at it on the calculator. So it's way easier to do it on the calculator. So we're going to learn how to find the nth term. So when you were in algebra, if you were given a table, what you originally had to do was find the slope. So you just pick any 2 points in that table and find the slope. If you forgot slope, slope is where you subtract the y's on top, y1 minus y2, and then x1 minus x2 on bottom. So I'll just pick the first 2 points. So my x's are always going to be the top numbers, and my y's are the bottom numbers. So that is not showing up very well on there. So I'm going to subtract the y's on top, which would be 7. Oh, that doesn't show up. 7 minus 9 on top, and then the x's on bottom, 1 minus 2 on bottom. So 7 minus 9 is negative 2, 1 minus 2 is negative 1, so that would reduce to positive 2. So my slope would be 2. Well, do you remember the equation y equals mx plus b? So I know my m is 2, so I know I would have y equals 2x, but I don't know b. So I'm actually going to have to solve for b. So I'm going to take one of my points, which I'll just take my first point, the 1 and 7, and plug it in to y and x and solve for b. So y is 7, so I would have 7 equals 2, because my slope is 2. X is 1 plus b. So 7 equals 2 times 1 is 2 plus b. Subtract 2. I solved for b. 7 minus 2 is 5. So now I know b is 5. So my equation would be y equals 2x plus 5. So that took quite a bit of work to find that. Then I have to find the 50th term. So what you do to find the 50th term is you take 50 and plug it in for x. So 2 times 50 plus 5, 2 times 50 is 100. 100 plus 5 would be 105. Now, would you like to know how to do it on the calculator? So you can do it this way. This is a way to do it. Find the slope and then plug in to y equals mx plus b. But there is a way to do it on the calculator. So if you have your calculator, the first button you want to push is data. So it's right here, it's right underneath delete, data. You're going to have these lists come up. And on the first list, you're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have to push enter each time. So I would do 1 enter, 2 enter, 3 enter, 4 enter, 5 enter, 6 enter. Make sure you enter all of those. Then I'll use this circle button and tab it over to the right to get to list 2. Now I'm going to put these other numbers. 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. So 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. So now I have my list in. You want to make sure that you got all the numbers. So the 6 and the 17, your last numbers should line up. Okay, once you have the numbers in, you're going to hit the second button and data again. So that gives you these steps. Then you're going to hit the number 2. We want 2 variables. We have x and y. So 2. And then it's blinking on L1. You want to go all the way down to calc. So I'm going to hit this down arrow and go down to calc where it's highlighted on calc and hit enter. You're going to scroll down to where you see a capital D and a capital E, which next to it would be a little a and a little b. Your little a is your slope. That's your m. Your b is your b. So now I've got my slope. So y equals mx plus b. I've got my slope is 2 and my b is 5. So I just typed those numbers in the calculator to give me the m and the b, so I didn't have to find the slope and then plug it into y equals mx plus b. So let me show you how to do that on the calculator. on your assignment. So I'm going to clear this out. I always like to clear my memory to get rid of the old list. So second, reset 2. All right, so let's look at the assignment, number 14. So in list 1, we're going to put 1 enter, 2 enter, 3 enter, all the way to 6. So do you remember the first button to push in the calculator? You're going to push data. So then I'm going to do 1 enter, 2 enter, 3 enter, 4 enter, 5 enter, 6 enter. Then tab over to the right, and next we want to put the Y's. So 3, 9, 15, 21, 3, 9, 15, 21, 27, and 33. 27, 33. So remember, make sure the 6 and the 33, the last numbers line up. Then you hit second data, hit 2, because we have 2 variables, 2, and go down to calc. Then I want you to scroll all the way down to capital D and E, which is right here. So A is 6, B is -3. Okay, 6 and -3. So let's go to the assignment. So my M is 6, my B is -3. So for the equation, we'll do Y equals, remember A is your slope, 6x, B is your B. And since it's a -3, I put -3. 6x minus 3, no spaces. So then I want the 20th term, so I'm going to have to do 6 times 20 minus 3. So you'll have to clear. 6 times 20 minus 3 is 117. That's your 20th term. So that is how you do the nth term. If you have any questions, let me know. I hope you have a good day.